Have you ever wondered what happens when the cameras stop rolling on those intense movie scenes? What if I told you some of your favorite on-screen couples had real-life crushes on each other, but never took it beyond the set? We all know the saying, you can't control who you fall for, and sometimes that holds true, even for our favorite celebrities. From secret confessions to missed opportunities, today we're spilling the tea on Hollywood's biggest what-if romances. You won't believe who had feelings for their co-star, but never made a move. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. Let's get into it. Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise. First up, we have the iconic duo from Edge of Tomorrow, Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise. According to Blunt, working with Tom was an absolute thrill, and she couldn't help but develop a bit of a crush on him during filming. But despite their incredible on-screen chemistry and mutual admiration, things stayed strictly professional between them. Emily, of course, is happily married to John Krasinski, and we all know Tom's had his fair share of high-profile relationships. Still, fans couldn't help but wonder what might have been if these two had pursued something off-screen. But honestly, who could ever break up the ultimate relationship goals that is Emily and John? Moving on. Next, let's talk about Jennifer Lawrence and Liam Hemsworth, our favorite tributes from The Hunger Games. While Katniss and Gale had their complicated on-screen relationship, off-screen, Jennifer admitted that she found Liam extremely attractive. Who wouldn't, right? But even though she had a bit of a crush, the two never dated. Jennifer has always kept things platonic with Liam, emphasizing their close friendship. And considering Liam's whirlwind romance with Miley Cyrus, it seems like timing just wasn't on their side. It's clear these two have a strong bond, but sometimes it's best to keep things friendly rather than risk complicating an amazing friendship. 3. Emma Watson and Tom Felton. Now, here's one that really tugged at fans' heartstrings. Emma Watson and Tom Felton, better known as Hermione Granger and Draco Malfoy from the Harry Potter series. Emma has been very open about her childhood crush on Tom, which started during their early days of filming. She even confessed that she used to look for him every day when she came on set. But unfortunately for young Emma, Tom saw her more like a little sister and never thought of her romantically. Despite that, their friendship grew strong over the years, and they've maintained a close bond ever since. Even though nothing romantic ever happened between these two, it's heartwarming to see that they've stayed such good friends. And who knows, maybe in an alternate universe, Hermione and Draco could have been a thing. Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp. Okay, so technically, Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp did date, but not when you might think. Winona actually admitted that she had a massive crush on Johnny before they even worked together. When they finally met on the set of Edward Scissorhands, the chemistry was undeniable. They ended up dating after the movie wrapped, but interestingly, the crush had existed long before they even started working together. Though their relationship eventually ended, it's clear the spark was there from the very beginning. It's always fascinating to see how life imitates art, isn't it? Segment 5, Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. Let's not forget about the rom-com king and queen, Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. These two have starred in multiple movies together, including How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and Fool's Gold. With such sizzling chemistry, you'd think they would have dated, right? Well, despite all the rumors, Matthew and Kate never got together. In interviews, they've both admitted to having a great time working together and even having a bit of a crush on each other, but it just wasn't meant to be. Instead, they've stayed close friends, and Matthew is happily married with kids, while Kate has had her own high-profile romances. Honestly, their chemistry is so off the charts that it's a little surprising they never took things further. But sometimes great friends make even better co-stars. Segment 6, Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. Now here's one that fans still can't get over. Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves from the classic action film Speed. Sandra has openly admitted that she had a huge crush on Keanu while filming. But get this, Keanu had a crush on her, too. The kicker? Neither of them knew about the other's feelings at the time. Can you believe that? In interviews years later, both Sandra and Keanu revealed their mutual crushes. But by then, the moment had passed. Despite this, they've remained close friends over the years, and fans continue to ship them to this day. It just goes to show, timing is everything. Imagine if they had confessed their feelings back then, we might have had a real-life Speed love story. 7. Courtney Cox and Matthew Perry. Jumping over to the TV world, let's talk about Courtney Cox and Matthew Perry, or as we know them, Monica and Chandler from Friends. While their characters eventually fell in love off-screen, Courtney admitted that she found Matthew incredibly charming from the start. Matthew, on the other hand, had a bit of a crush on Jennifer Aniston classic Ross and Rachel, right? But despite Courtney's feelings, nothing romantic ever happened between her and Matthew, though their on-screen chemistry was undeniable. It's hard to believe that nothing happened between them off-screen, but maybe that's what made Monica and Chandler's relationship feel so real to us all. Some things are just better left on the screen. 8. Millie Bobby Brown and Finn Wolfhard. And finally, we have the younger stars, Millie Bobby Brown and Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things. Fans have shipped their characters, Eleven and Mike, since the very beginning. But what about real life? Millie has mentioned that she had a bit of a crush on Finn when they first started working together. But given that they were both so young and focused on their careers, nothing ever came of it. Instead, they've developed a strong friendship that's lasted through the years and multiple seasons of the show. It's sweet to see how close they've become. And while fans might have hoped for something more, it's clear that they're better off as friends. After all, they were just kids when they met. And there you have it. Some of the most unforgettable on-set crushes that never turned into real-life romances. It just goes to show that even in Hollywood, some crushes are best left in the friend zone. What do you think? Are there any other celebrity crushes we missed that you'd like us to cover? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from Glamour Jest. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.